making $80,000 or more as a CDL driver. Now, that's what I call a life level up. You could do a lot with $80,000 a year. I know, a new car, a new house, go on a few vacations. The list goes on and on. But wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. First things first, you have to get your commercial driver's license. That's the first step to $80,000 or more. This means you have to pass the written test and skills test. If you have questions about that, be sure to check out our other videos on information about the CDL test. Also, don't forget to choose which class of CDL you want. There are 3 types: a Class A, B, or C commercial driver's license. The one you choose depends on your career goals and the type of driving you plan to do. Here are some factors to consider. If you want to pursue a career in the trucking industry, then a Class A CDL is generally required for most types of driving jobs, including long-haul trucking. A Class B CDL is usually needed for driving smaller commercial vehicles like buses, delivery trucks, and some types of construction vehicles. A Class C CDL is required for driving passenger vans and small hazardous materials vehicles. Okay, now that you have passed those tests and have your CDL, let's make some money. In this video, we will be looking at 2 specific ways that you can reach your goal of $80,000 or more a year as a CDL driver. We will also provide you with resources to help you reach your goal. Be sure to write down the info when it appears on screen. Now, 2 sure ways to making lots of money is: 1. Look for high-paying CDL companies. Some trucking companies pay more than others. This video will give you information on just who those companies are and how to apply. 2. Choose a specialty. Certain types of CDL jobs pay more than others. For example, truck drivers who transport hazardous materials or oversized loads tend to earn more. Other options include tanker truck drivers, flatbed drivers, and long-haul drivers. We will also give you info and resources on how to become a specialized driver. So, let's get to it. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and tell you that you can make $80K in your first year, as most of these higher-paying CDL jobs want to see that you have experience as a CDL driver. So let's start there. Gain some much-needed CDL experience and then take it to the next level. You must level up your skills and gain some experience. The more experience you have as a commercial driver, the more opportunities you will have to make higher wages. So, right after getting your CDL, consider starting and applying with a local or regional driving job to gain experience. Here are 5 top local or regional driving jobs that are great to gain experience for CDL drivers. Pause the video to write them down. Delivery driver. Delivery drivers typically work for local businesses, delivering goods and products to customers in the surrounding area. Shuttle driver. Shuttle drivers typically transport passengers to and from a specific location, such as an airport or a hotel. Construction driver. Construction companies often employ CDL drivers to transport heavy equipment, materials, and machinery to and from job sites. Refuse driver. Refuse drivers work for waste management companies, collecting garbage and recycling materials from residential and commercial properties. A courier driver. Courier drivers typically work for courier or delivery companies, transporting packages and documents between businesses and individuals in the local area. Depending on what job you choose, they will give you the following skills that higher-paying jobs are looking for, like actual experience driving a commercial vehicle, driving a commercial vehicle in a controlled environment, interacting with passengers, driving a commercial vehicle in a variety of settings, learning about construction and project management, learning about customer service and time management, driving a commercial vehicle in tight spaces and difficult terrain, learning about waste management and environmental regulations, and logistics. Be sure to apply to these jobs after you get your CDL and put these skills on your resume as you gain them. Now that we've gotten some experience and some great skills, let's shoot our shot and apply to some higher-paying companies. Here are 5 top high-paying companies for CDL drivers based on information from Glassdoor and Indeed. FedEx. FedEx is a well-known shipping and logistics company that employs CDL drivers for their freight and delivery services. The average salary for a CDL driver at FedEx is around $63,000 per year. UPS. UPS is another major shipping and logistics company that hires CDL drivers for their freight and delivery services. The average salary for a CDL driver at UPS is around $68,000 per year. Cisco. Cisco is a food service distribution company that employs CDL drivers for their transportation and logistics services. The average salary for a CDL driver at Cisco is around $73,000 per year. Walmart. Walmart is a large retail company that employs CDL drivers for their transportation and logistics services. The average salary for a CDL driver at Walmart is around $87,500 per year. Amazon. Amazon is a massive e-commerce and technology company that employs CDL drivers for their transportation and logistics services. The average salary for a CDL driver at Amazon is around $80,000 per year. It's important to note that salaries can vary based on factors such as location, job responsibilities, and experience. Okay, let's get you the websites to these high-paying jobs. Be sure to pause the video to write the sites down so you can start applying today. To apply to become a FedEx CDL driver, a UPS CDL driver, a CDL driver for Cisco, a CDL driver for Walmart, and to apply to become an Amazon CDL driver, you can visit these companies' careers websites. Once you are on these websites, you can search for available CDL driver positions in your area and submit your application online. We found this on Walmart's website. A level up indeed. Okay, the second way to make $80,000 or more with a CDL is to become a specialized driver by getting endorsements. So, what is that and how do you do this? Well, a hazardous materials hazmat endorsement is an endorsement that allows CDL drivers to transport hazardous materials. In order to obtain a hazmat endorsement, you must pass a written test administered by your state's Department of Motor Vehicles DMV or other approved testing facility, as well as a Transportation Security Administration TSA background check. The following are some of the hazmat endorsements that CDL drivers can obtain. H endorsement allows the transportation of hazardous materials. X endorsement is a combination of the H and N endorsements, which allows the transportation of hazardous materials and tank vehicles. N endorsement allows the transportation of liquid or gaseous materials in a tank vehicle. T endorsement allows the transportation of double and triple trailers. P endorsement allows the transportation of passengers. It's important to note that the requirements for obtaining a hazmat endorsement may vary by state, and the process can be complex. You should consult with your state's DMV or a reputable truck driving school for more information on how to obtain a hazmat endorsement. Okay, after you have gained the endorsements you want, it's time to start looking for a job where you can get paid for having those endorsements. To start, here are 5 top hazmat CDL jobs based on pay and demand. Chemical tanker driver. Chemical tanker drivers transport hazardous materials such as chemicals, acids, and other corrosive substances. Hazmat truck driver. Hazmat truck drivers transport a variety of hazardous materials including chemicals, fuel, and other dangerous goods. Explosives truck driver. Explosives truck drivers transport explosives, such as dynamite, to construction sites or mining operations. Radioactive materials truck driver. Radioactive materials truck drivers transport materials used in nuclear power plants, research facilities, and medical settings. Military hazmat truck driver. Military hazmat truck drivers transport hazardous materials for the military, including ammunition, explosives, and fuel. Again, these types of jobs require extensive training and certifications and can pay well due to the high level of risk and responsibility involved. That's why you need to get your endorsements. The average salaries for these hazmat CDL jobs range from $60,000 to $100,000 or more a year. Okay, now that we know what it takes to become a specialized driver and just what that is, here are some websites where experience and endorsements will definitely help you land a high-paying CDL job. Don't forget to pause the video so you can write down the websites where you can apply. CDL Job Now, Truck Driver Jobs 411, Jobs in Logistics, Drive My Way, TruckingTruth.com, CDLJobs.com, AllTruckJobs.com, Schneider National, Swift Transportation, Werner Enterprises, and Road Transport. Good luck on finding that CDL job that will level up your life. We hope this information was helpful to you or someone you may know. Please like, share, and subscribe for more life leveling up content.